All right, what's going on, guys? Today is the 27th of December, 2023. More importantly, it is push day. It's probably going to be the last push day of 2023. So I'm going to make sure I make it a really good one. I wanted to get this one on video just to kind of catalog. Plus, after Christmas, wanted to get back into the video making content. But on today's schedule, more than likely going to start out with an incline bench, either incline free weight barbell bench or incline Smith machine. The Smith machine's open. The Golds I'm going to only has two Smith machines, so or three. If one of them's open, we're gonna hit that and then go into some flat pressing. Then from flat pressing, we'll move on to some uh, fly movements. Finish out with some side delts, and that'll be the lift. Super thankful I got to spend a lot of time with my family over the last few days. Hopefully, everybody else did too. If you celebrate Christmas or any other religious or traditional holidays that you might celebrate, hope you guys had a great time. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to film this little intro in the car, or in the truck rather, before I get to the gym, just so I don't have to do this in there. So after this, it's going to be straight to the first working set of whatever movement I try to do. By the way, I'm intentionally copying the shit out of Sam Sulik with the whole like car talk beforehand. But I mean, that's what YouTube is nowadays to a certain extent, right? It's so hard, especially with how saturated the fitness community is. It's very hard to do something that somebody else hasn't already done, especially if it's something as simple as filming an intro. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all at the incline bench. All right. First working set, 225. Let's see how this shit goes. 205 felt kind of heavy, so. Oh, 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 ah, 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 ah. All right, 1 at 8 that set, but 7's good. Ah. There's the 8 I wanted. Had to drop it to 205. This is exactly why I wanted a Smith machine, so that I wouldn't be so worried about fucking not getting the rep up. But it is what it is. We couldn't get the Smith. Gym's actually pretty packed today. It's fucking with my anxiety when it comes to recording, but hey, nobody in the gym actually gives a fuck about what you're doing, so fuck it, we ball. So 2 more sets here, then we'll move on to flat pressing movement. Probably just incrementally drop the weight as we go. Boy, this cut, dude, destroying my strength and endurance. So we are moved on to chest press. First set here. Let's see how 45 and 25 on each side feels. That was a good set. I think I need to lower this. I think that's better. I feel like my hands were a little bit too far under my chest. So 2 more sets over here. These I'm just gonna take the failure every set. So it's pretty much the only thing I'm not doing that on. Is like, I don't want to say compound movements, but like barbell free weight movements, right? I still will with dumbbell. Dumbbell is a little bit easier to bail. Barbell free weight, barbell bench, incline bench, stuff like that. Those are really exercises I try not to take all the way to RPE 10. Just take them to like 9 and then do my sets to failure on a separate movement entirely, just for safety reasons. The focus with this movement entirely is just getting a deep stretch on my pecs. I'm really not really caring too much about the lockout portion of it. I'm gonna lock out as many reps as I can, but once lockout starts to go, then still focused on that deep stretch, a little bit of a pause at the bottom, and then keep going with that. Really flaring the chest out. Try to open up my chest as much as I can at the bottom of the rep. Really gets you a chest pump. I feel like it adds more fatigue to the chest overall, like quicker. Which is probably why my strength isn't much there, along with the cut. Yeah, the slow eccentrics, not necessarily like super slow, but just like deliberate, like be deliberate with your eccentrics. I like to usually, 90% of the time, I'll do like a 2-second eccentric, 1-second concentric. Some movements I'll do longer, some movements I won't really do. Like timed concentric or eccentric, but on chest or most movements, I definitely do try to focus on keeping it like at a certain tempo the entire movement. So I, like pretty much everybody else, as I got older, when it comes to Christmas, I started to appreciate like smaller gifts more. And like this Christmas, I got a bunch of shit that I needed and not necessarily knew I needed, right? Got like a new lunchbox for work. I got some cologne. I really needed some cologne. Or I needed some nice cologne rather. So I had like a bunch of body sprays. Uh, got a beanie. It's cold outside. Beanies are awesome. It's a Carhartt beanie. So, and I got a couple new pairs of pants. Just like, you know, like small stuff. But like as I got older, I've like became way more appreciative of the small things. So, you're good, dude. That dude thought he couldn't walk in front of the camera, dude. That's fine. It's your gym too. Yeah. Becoming more appreciative. It's really nice. Like the small things are what make me happy now. Where I was when I was a kid, I used to really want like nice, expensive shit. All right. Muscle failure has been achieved. Whew. I think I'm gonna throw a little bit more. I think I'm gonna throw 10 more pounds on each side and go for one more set. Do another 10 pounds on. I don't think this thing starts out with any weight at all. Well, unloaded is 12 pounds. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how unique of a chest fly machine this is, but it's super unique to me. This is the only one I've ever used. So I did a feeler set, and we're at like 85 pounds. We're just gonna try to hit 15 to 20 reps. Dude, I'm telling you, the all of everything feels different on a cut. Like the pumps are still pretty good, but I feel like it takes me way longer to get there. And the fatigue is definitely like twice as much as normal. Like weights for the most part that you're using, given you're in a hypertrophy sense, the weights really don't matter basically at all. I mean, progressive overload has to happen, but that's separate, kind of separate. So like you have to progressive overload to get stronger. And to get bigger, you got to get stronger. And to like reach the same a point of muscle fatigue, you have to, from week to week, you have to up the weight a little bit because your body will adapt and get stronger on its own. So that's one thing. Progressive overload is one thing, but like as far as hypertrophy goes, the weight that you're using doesn't matter very much. It just has to do with how far you're pushing yourself towards failure. I probably look insane in here talking to myself, but fuck it. All right, let's get our second set over here out of the way. All right, drop set. Shit. All right, so for these, I'm just trying to keep a relatively nice, strict form. Just rep it out every set. I hardly ever do side delts this way. It's almost always cable or dumbbell. I hardly ever hit this actual lateral raise machine, but it's good to switch it up every now and then. They're all the same movement patterns, but each one of them has its own like differences that make it like a good workout in its own. This one I feel like definitely like the constant tension aspect of it. The fact that your elbows are at a 90 degrees, it's like different from doing any type of like cable or dumbbell lateral raise. Also, if you're doing like bench press a lot and you're doing a lot of rows and stuff like that, doing like face pulls, if you're hitting your front delts and your rear delts, but you're not hitting your side delts, you gotta stop doing that. My shoulders would look better if I took more time in the past to work on side delts. And now I'm working on them, trying to get them to come up with the rest of my arm. But it's hard to get something to like catch up with the rest of everything. So hit your whole shoulder. If you're doing hella bench press, your front delts are going to be super developed. If you're doing a lot of rows, your rear delts are going to be super developed. The only way you're going to hit your lateral delts is with lateral raises. Drop set this. All right, hopefully this is a good angle. I probably just fucked it up with that light. Fuck it, we're going no light. All right, we are post lift. It was a pretty good push day, I'd say overall. I did do some things that weren't recorded. I did some dumbbell lateral raises after the machine lateral raises, and I also did some machine dips. I did 3 sets apiece on each one of those. The area that I did them in was just pretty crowded, and I didn't want anybody to possibly like get pissed off because they were in the background of the video or anything like that. So yeah, didn't get those. I did, however, go in the bathroom and get a pump check before I did cardio. Cardio is just the normal 20 minutes incline walk. Burnt like I think like 300 and something calories, so that's pretty good. The cardio for the most part is really just to be able to intake more food while not gaining a lot of fat from it, which I mean shouldn't be eating a lot of fat because I'm on a cut anyway, or anybody who's on a cut really shouldn't be eating a lot of fat, but uh, it's really just like calorically, just intake more calories and not have many of those go towards your fat stores. Yeah, basically that, and getting ready to do a combatives class mid-January. So I want to get my cardio up a little bit more because if anybody, if you guys are watching, if y'all have ever like did like wrestling or like fighting of any sorts, Muay Thai, it is probably the most endurance heavy activity I think in the world, right? Like it is you're on 100 all the time because you're fighting this guy or you're fighting this person the whole time because they're constantly trying to get, you know, something on you and you're trying to get something on them, and then sometimes it'll be at a standstill where you're just, you know, pushing against each other to try to find a opening, and it's rough, it's tiresome. So just trying to basically get my cardio up a little bit more so that I don't gas so fast during that entire class. But yeah, right now just gonna go home, probably play some video games and eat some leftovers from Christmas, and then just basically chill for the rest of the night. Tomorrow we got back. I don't really, I'm not going to say I don't like training back, but I think back is my least favorite muscle group to train. I don't really know why. I don't have too much of a reason. I love hitting chest, love hitting shoulders, love hitting arms, love hitting legs, right? But I just don't I don't like hitting back very much. And I should probably change that. I should probably find out something that I like to do on back day just to make it like a little bit less monotonous and feels less like a chore. But as of right now, I have not found what it is yet. Did a little bit of editing in the middle of my cardio, and I noticed I wasn't talking very loud. Um, that's honestly just because I had headphones in and I couldn't hear myself talking. So I thought I was talking a lot louder than I actually was. And then on top of that, uh, recording in public is still makes me feel a little uneasy. So just like gaining that confidence to, you know, not really give a shit, uh, something I'm working on. I noticed now it's starting to get a little dark. We'll hit that light. Hopefully that light doesn't fuck anything up too much. I also think I have the camera too far down, and if that's the case, then this whole clip is fucked. But yeah, so I apologize for not, you know, speaking up. I'm gonna make sure that I at least pause my music while I'm talking from now on, to at least make sure that I'm speaking in a coherent tone versus whispering. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to see you tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this chest day. I'm going to probably upload this tomorrow morning. So you'll see this like 3 days after Christmas. And then the day after that will be back day. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Later.